where acacia trees stretch endlessly across the vast open savanna, standing tall sentinels of nature. The Mara River winds its way, a liquid boundary between heaven and earth. Each branch, each whispering cluster of leaves along its banks tells timeless tales of eternity. The Masai Mara, a grand stage for one of Africa's most extraordinary survival dramas. Here, the river is more than just water. It is an arena where every drop carries the weight of life itself. With each passing current, every step, every heartbeat echoes like a drum, as creatures seize each fleeting second in the relentless performance of existence. Welcome to the Masai Mara, where the secrets of Africa's fiercest hunters unfold. The Masai Mara, heart of East Africa, pulses with a steady rhythm, breathing life into its breathtaking landscapes. In this untamed land, towering termite mounds rise like ancient fortresses, standing amidst the grasslands, not just as natural formations, but as watchtowers for patient predators, their eyes locked onto the world below. Here, life is unveiled in every breath, every movement, each second holding the weight of survival. The Mara River carves through the plains like a deep scar, splitting the wilderness into two contrasting worlds. Its waters are more than just a lifeline. They are a battleground, where the line between survival and death is razor thin. Beneath its murky depths, the Nile crocodile waits, a silent assassin, honed by time, with an unrelenting grip and a strike as swift as fate. It crushes all in its path, in the blink of an eye. On the land, lionesses move with the poise of seasoned warriors, masters of the hunt, their every step commanding the savanna. No prey escapes the grasp of the king. Facing them, spotted hyenas gather in ruthless packs, both relentless hunters and nature's cleanup crew. Their eerie laughter echoes across the plains, a chilling challenge that unsettles even their own. Deep in the thickets, the elusive leopard lies in wait, a shadow of silent precision, its ambush executed with deadly grace. And across the vast open plains, the cheetah reigns, its legendary speed turning every chase into an unforgetting pursuit. In the realm of Africa's most formidable hunters, there is no mercy for the weak. Survival belongs only to those strong enough and cunning enough to endure. The expansive Greater Mara ecosystem is a vibrant tapestry of life, seamlessly connecting the Masai Mara National Reserve, the Mara Triangle, and surrounding conservancies. This area, ranging in elevation from 4,900 to over 7,120 feet, presents a multi-layered landscape sculpted by valleys, rivers, and gently rolling hills. The name Masai Mara originates from the Maasai community, nomadic people who have coexisted with this land for centuries. Mara, in their language, means spotted, a poetic reference to the landscape's appearance. Golden savanna grasses interspersed with shrubs and acacia trees, creating scattered patches of color across the endless plains, a unique African masterpiece. The Maasai people have not only lived here, but have also become intrinsically linked to nature, sustaining their nomadic lifestyle with livestock for generations. The Masai Mara is home to over 95 mammal species and 570 bird species. Savanna grasses, shrubs, and iconic acacia trees stand tall, symbolizing resilience amidst the vast African plains. But the Masai Mara is more than just a beautiful landscape. It is the domain of the Big Five: lion, African elephant, black rhino, leopard, and Cape buffalo. These majestic animals, once the targets of trophy hunting, now draw millions of admiring visitors from around the world. Beyond the Big Five, the Big Nine, which includes cheetah, giraffe, impala, and zebra, further enriches the Masai Mara's biodiversity. Beneath the sky, the Mara River winds its way through the savanna like a green ribbon, stretching 245 miles from its source in the Mau Escarpment, meandering through arid lands before flowing into Lake Victoria. The Mara River is the lifeblood of this wild terrain. The alluvial soils and the rich geological makeup of the Mara have given rise to a lush riverside ecosystem. This fertile soil nourishes towering acacia xanthophylla and ficus sycamorus trees, which stand as guardians, stabilizing the land and preventing erosion along the riverbanks. The Mara is not just a river, it is the lifeline and soul of the Masai Mara. Each moment tells a story of survival, transforming this land into a wild paradise where nature's heartbeat never ceases. In this narrative, the Nile crocodile emerges as the undisputed ruler of the Mara River's depths. This colossal predator is a legend in the wildlife world, capable of reaching lengths of up to 23 feet and weighing over 2,200 pounds. As formidable warriors of the aquatic realm, Nile crocodiles are perfectly adapted for precision and power, maintaining their status as the most feared hunters in these waters. According to the IUCN's 2024 report, the largest Nile crocodiles can grow up to 7 meters, about 23 feet, making them the second largest reptile species in the world, surpassed only by the saltwater crocodile. Each hunt is a masterclass in patience and unmatched strength. Under the blazing sun of the Masai Mara, Nile crocodiles are often seen lying motionless along the riverbanks, jaws agape like silent machines. From 9 a.m. to 4 p.m., they bask, absorbing sunlight to regulate their body temperature. When the water temperature drops below 86 degrees Fahrenheit and 30 degrees Celsius, these predators retreat to land, soaking up warmth to recharge for their next hunt. At night, as darkness cloaks the Mara River, the Nile crocodile awakens. Every muscle is wound tight, ready to strike with the precision of a coiled spring. Their four-chambered heart, similar to that of birds, ensures efficient blood oxygenation even during intense, silent movement. Sliding into the water, they become apex predators, striking with swift and deadly accuracy. During the dry seasons, when food is scarce, Nile crocodiles conserve energy by remaining motionless under the sun. Their ectothermic metabolism allows them to survive for months without eating, relying on stored energy to sustain them. When a hunting opportunity arises, they seize it with unparalleled ferocity, swallowing prey up to half their body weight, a rare feast in these parched lands. Their ability to store fat enables them to endure the harshest months, turning each meal into a vital reserve for survival. In the Masai Mara, the Nile crocodile is more than a predator. It is a symbol of resilience, adaptability, and the raw power of nature. The Nile crocodile reigns as the apex predator of its habitat, dominating its territory with few rivals. But can it truly challenge a Cape buffalo, a massive herbivore that can weigh nearly 2,000 pounds? These formidable creatures move in herds, approaching the Mara River with a stately presence, their curved, sharp horns glinting under the sun. Despite the inherent threat posed by crocodiles, Cape buffalo are not easily subdued prey. With only about a 15% success rate when hunting buffalo, crocodiles face a daunting challenge. They often target calves or older, weaker buffalo that have strayed from the herd. However, Cape buffalo are fierce warriors. When ambushed by a crocodile, they don't simply flee. They turn and confront their attacker. Their horns, which can reach up to 89 inches in length, serve as a powerful defense, capable of forcing the crocodile to retreat and abandon its attack.
Standing on top of the
This
crocodile.
defensive strength creates a formidable barrier, reducing the crocodile's hunting success rate to just around 30%. The most intimidating aspect of the Cape buffalo is their sense of unity. If one member of the herd is attacked, the entire group often turns back to counterattack. Using their horns and collective strength, they drive the crocodile away. This response not only increases the survival chances of the attacked buffalo, but also forces the predator to withdraw to avoid injury. This collective power transforms the buffalo herd into an impenetrable fortress, a challenge no enemy can easily breach. Another challenging target for the Nile crocodile is the Masai giraffe, the largest and most iconic giraffe species in the Masai Mara. These giraffes are also the tallest in the world, reaching heights of 18 to 20 feet on average. When a Masai giraffe lowers its head to the Mara River to drink, it must splay its front legs wide and bring its head close to the ground, a vulnerable position that leaves it exposed to a sudden crocodile strike. As a result, Masai giraffes remain constantly alert, dipping their heads to drink for only brief moments, typically between 15 and 30 seconds, to minimize risk. Even in this precarious position, the giraffe is not an easy target. Its powerful front legs can deliver formidable kicks, each generating a force of approximately 4,400 pounds, enough to break bones or cause severe injury to any predator that dares to get too close. Because of this, Nile crocodiles, despite their ferocity, often steer clear of adult giraffes, instead targeting younger or weaker individuals. Beyond their physical strength, Masai giraffes possess exceptional vision and observational skills. Standing tall on their long legs like towering pillars, they scan the water and grasslands with sharp eyes, spotting predators from afar and giving them ample time to react before an attack begins. These defensive tactics make the Masai giraffe one of the most vigilant and difficult prey to catch near the river. The Mara River, a lifeline of the Masai Mara, is also home to one of Africa's most iconic giants, the African bush elephant. As a member of the Big Five and the largest land animal on Earth, these elephants stand up to 13 feet tall and can weigh as much as 15,000 pounds. With their iconic large ears, long tusks, and immense presence, African bush elephants are renowned for their intelligence, long memory, and complex social behaviors. According to a 2023 study published in the Wildlife Ecology Journal, these elephants can learn and remember migration routes, recognize individual members of their herd, and even express emotions such as joy when a new member is born or grief when one passes away. As herds of African bush elephants approach the banks of the Mara River, each step resonates with dominance. These giants claim the shallow waters, where Nile crocodiles, having waited in hunger for months, lie silent, poised for ambush. Yet, with their sheer strength and size, adult elephants are rarely the targets of these predators. However, desperation can sometimes drive a crocodile to act against all odds. It might latch onto an elephant's trunk or tail, the parts closest to the water's surface. But this only turns the hunt into a tug of war, where victory inevitably belongs to the elephant. In cases where a crocodile targets a calf or a weakened older elephant, success remains highly unlikely. That's when the protective circle formed by the adult elephants becomes an impenetrable barrier. The females and larger individuals create a sturdy shield, ensuring the safety of the young in these dangerous waters. At the slightest hint of threat, they stomp their massive feet, wield their trunks like formidable weapons, and produce thunderous calls that echo far and wide, intimidating and driving the predator away. Thanks to the herd's tight-knit organization and strong protective instincts, the success rate of crocodile attacks on young elephants at the Mara River is less than 10%. This collective power compels crocodiles to retreat, ensuring that the Masai Mara remains a safe haven for future generations of these majestic creatures. The powerful strides of the African bush elephant do more than merely stir the ground around the Mara River. They reshape the landscape itself. As these colossal creatures tear through vegetation and dig into the earth in search of hidden water, they inadvertently create small pools and water channels. These actions function like nature's brushstrokes, enhancing biodiversity by forming new habitats for fish and other aquatic life. According to a 2024 study by the African Ecology Research Center, the water bodies crafted by elephants serve as ideal breeding grounds for Nile crocodiles, providing a safe environment for their eggs against predators. While the presence of elephants may not represent a direct symbiotic relationship, it establishes a subtle connection that quietly shapes the rhythm of the entire ecosystem. Unlike unpredictable prey, the Nile crocodile eagerly anticipates the grand feast that takes place each year from July to October. During this period, the Mara River transforms into a bustling corridor for the Great Migration, the largest movement of herbivores in Africa. Over 1.5 million wildebeest, accompanied by 300,000 zebras and hundreds of thousands of gazelles, leave Tanzania's Serengeti in search of fresh grass and clean water in the Masai Mara. Seasoned predators, the Nile crocodiles, lie in wait, concealed beneath the water surface as the massive herds gather anxiously along the riverbank. When the time comes to cross the fast-flowing waters, panic sets in and the crocodiles seize their opportunity. Mortality rates among the migrating herds can reach 10 to 15%, with many falling victim to the sudden, ruthless ambushes of these ancient reptiles. The crocodile's hunting strategy is simple yet devastatingly effective. Target the weakest prey amidst the chaos and dispatch it with precision. Once caught, the victim is subjected to the legendary death roll, a violent maneuver where the crocodile spins its entire body in the water like a powerful whirlpool. The force is enough to break bones and tear flesh, shredding even the largest prey into smaller, manageable pieces. Despite being solitary hunters, Nile crocodiles in the Masai Mara display remarkable cooperation when the situation demands. Once one initiates an attack, others quickly join, clamping their powerful jaws onto a struggling prey. They take turns spinning and tearing, reducing the carcass into shareable portions. In these frenzied moments, the river transforms into a gruesome banquet, showcasing the terrifying unity of these apex predators. With each meal, a single crocodile can consume up to 50 pounds of meat, storing enough energy to endure the lean months ahead. At the crossing points of the Mara River, Burchell zebras and blue wildebeest face their fate. Hundreds fall victim in this brutal battle for survival, and the river runs red, a stark reminder that only the strong and the lucky make it through. As the Mara River's currents surge, wildebeest plunge in with collective force and unyielding determination. Once the crossing point is identified, the herd storms forward like a relentless tide, their movements synchronized in a powerful surge. Often interspersed with the black and white striped zebras, the chaotic mix makes it difficult for crocodiles to single out a target. If a wildebeest is caught, those nearby immediately accelerate, increasing their speed and vigilance to distance themselves from the predator. Wildebeest also communicate through warning calls, alerting the herd to imminent danger and enhancing their collective survival. In these intense moments, the migration becomes more than just a mobile feast for the Nile crocodiles. It transforms into a formidable test of patience for the predators. Zebras, though fewer in number, serve as pioneers in the migration. They understand that the Mara River is a deadly arena, dominated by lurking crocodiles. Yet they do not cross alone. Instead, they rely on unity, waiting until their numbers swell before making the perilous journey together. This collective approach forms a moving wall of bodies, reducing the chances of any single zebra being singled out. The crossing is a shifting mosaic, each zebra blending into the herd, making it difficult for predators to strike with precision. Lead individuals often guide the way, carefully selecting the safest passage points. With their powerful legs, zebras navigate the shallows, sometimes even trampling over the predators lurking beneath. If one falls victim, the rest seize the moment to escape. Zebras further enhance their survival odds by merging with the vast wildebeest herds. When both species charge into the river together, they create a massive surging force that significantly decreases the likelihood of any single individual being taken by a crocodile's ambush. This relentless battle for survival is not just driven by instinct, but by unity. In the face of danger, zebras become warriors of the migration, forging ahead through the perilous waters of the Mara. Surviving the treacherous Mara River is only the beginning. In the harsh and unforgiving ecosystem of the Mara, other giants lie in wait, ready to strike at any prey that lets its guard down. Even the most fearsome predators are not immune. At times, hunters become the hunted. The lion, king of the savanna, reigns as the apex predator on land. Weighing up to 550 pounds, its most distinctive feature, the thick, dark mane, serves not only as a shield against the bites of rivals, but also as a symbol of strength and dominance. A lion pride is more than just a group of animals. It is a highly structured society, typically consisting of 10 to 15 members. Lionesses, slender yet powerful, are the primary hunters, working together with remarkable precision to bring down prey. Meanwhile, the males, though less involved in hunting, play a crucial role in defending the territory and protecting the pride from formidable threats, such as crocodiles and rival predators like hyenas. For lions, every confrontation is more than a test of strength. It is a display of pride, resilience, and survival instinct. And in the endless battle for dominance, only the most cunning and powerful endure. Lionesses are masters of hunting, relying on strategy, stealth, and teamwork to secure their prey. As dusk falls and temperatures cool, they begin their silent approach, preparing for the night's hunt. Their success hinges on cooperation, as they carefully coordinate their attack. Unlike endurance predators, lionesses do not chase prey over long distances. Instead, they stalk with precision, closing in to within 30 feet before launching a sudden, explosive assault. With bursts of speed reaching up to 50 miles per hour, they ambush from multiple directions, overwhelming their target. According to the African Wildlife Conservation Foundation in 2024, lions have a hunting success rate of just 20 to 25%. However, when working together, their efficiency rises significantly, cementing their reputation as the undisputed rulers of the savanna. Gathering point for the region's wildlife. While Nile crocodiles dominate the deeper waters, Crocodiles often attempt to drag the carcass into the water, leveraging their immense strength and aquatic advantage. However, lions rarely surrender the hard-earned meal, especially when backed by the power of the pride. These confrontations highlight a delicate balance of rivalry and mutual influence that profoundly shakes the Masai Mara ecosystem. According to the African Wildlife Conservation Foundation 2024, the ongoing competition between lions and Nile crocodiles plays a crucial role in regulating prey populations. By preventing overgrazing, these predators help sustain the savanna's delicate vegetation, reinforcing the intricate connections that define this wild landscape. After the lion, the hyena stands as one of the savanna's most formidable predators. Among them, the spotted hyena is the largest species, weighing between 90 and 150 pounds. These highly intelligent and adaptable carnivores live in complex social structures known as clans, which can number up to 80 individuals. Unlike many other predators, spotted hyenas operate under a strict matriarchal system, where dominant females lead the group, control key food resources, and dictate hunting strategies. In the unforgiving world of the Masai Mara, spotted hyenas are more than just hunters. They are master strategists. They coordinate tightly in group hunts, using teamwork to surround and chase prey over long distances. With the ability to sustain speeds of up to 37 miles per hour, they excel at endurance hunting, gradually wearing down large prey such as wildebeest, zebras, and even Cape buffalo. Hyenas possess some of the most powerful jaws in the animal kingdom, generating a bone-crushing bite force of up to 1,100 pounds per square inch, nearly double that of a lion's 650 psi. This immense strength allows them to consume nearly every part of their prey, including bones, which other predators cannot process. However, hyenas are not just skilled hunters. They are also opportunistic scavengers, renowned for their adaptability and survival instincts. They shadow lions and Nile crocodiles, waiting for the perfect moment to steal a kill or scavenge leftovers. Their intelligence, coordination, and boldness mean that even the mightiest predators must remain vigilant, knowing that a hyena clan could arrive at any moment and tip the balance of power. The relationship between spotted hyenas and Nile crocodiles in the Masai Mara is tense and complex. When hyenas discover a carcass near the water's edge, they approach with caution, dragging the remains away from the shoreline before beginning their feast. They are acutely aware that one wrong move could result in a crocodile launching from the water, turning them from scavenger to prey. According to the African Wildlife Conservation Foundation 2023, confrontations between hyenas and crocodiles occur in approximately 30% of cases near water sources. When faced with a particularly large crocodile, even the boldest hyenas often have no choice but to abandon their meal and retreat to ensure their survival. As the final member of the Big Five, the leopard stands as one of the most formidable warriors of the Masai Mara. Though smaller than the lion, the leopard possesses an exceptionally powerful and agile body. Its sleek, muscular frame enables it to move with incredible speed, executing vertical leaps of up to 10 feet and horizontal jumps of over 20 feet. Unlike lions and hyenas, leopards are solitary predators, hunting and defending their territory alone. While they are capable of hunting at any time, they primarily operate at night to avoid competition from larger predators. Their exceptional camouflage, thanks to their distinctive spotted coat, allows them to blend seamlessly into dense vegetation or perch unseen on tree branches, patiently watching their prey. Leopards rely on ambush tactics, stalking silently before launching a sudden and lethal attack. They often strike from behind or above, targeting scavengers such as hyenas and lions. Encounters between leopards and Nile crocodiles occur when leopards approach the riverbank to drink or hunt near the water's edge. Aware of the crocodile's ambush strategy, leopards exercise extreme caution, maintaining a safe distance from the water. Given the size and strength disparity, they understand that the Nile crocodile is a formidable adversary. However, if forced into a confrontation, the leopard relies on its agility and quick reflexes to escape. The moment it detects danger, it can leap to the riverbank or climb to higher ground in an instant, evading the crocodile's deadly grasp. In the ever-dangerous world of the Masai Mara, survival is dictated by speed, strength, and instinct. And the leopard, with its unmatched stealth and adaptability, remains a master of them all. Another remarkable feline of the Masai Mara is the cheetah, renowned for its breathtaking speed and electrifying chases. Often described as the wind of the savanna, the cheetah moves with a fluid grace, each stride propelling it forward with astonishing velocity. Capable of reaching speeds of up to 70 miles per hour in just a few seconds, it is the fastest land animal on Earth. The cheetah's body is perfectly engineered for speed. Its long, slender legs act as powerful levers, while its lightweight frame and highly flexible spine enhance its stride, allowing for explosive acceleration. Unlike other big cats, the cheetah's claws do not fully retract, providing extra grip and stability even at top speeds, a crucial adaptation for high-speed pursuits across the open grasslands of the Mara. Cheetahs primarily hunt during the day, especially in the early morning and late afternoon when temperatures are cooler. This diurnal hunting strategy helps them avoid competition with nocturnal predators such as lions and hyenas. While they often hunt alone, male cheetahs sometimes form coalitions, working together to increase hunting efficiency and defend their territory. Their preferred prey in the Masai Mara consists of smaller antelope species, such as Thompson's gazelles and impalas, though they may occasionally target young members of larger antelope herds. Unlike lions or hyenas, cheetahs rely on stealth and speed rather than brute strength. They stalk their prey carefully, inching as close as possible before launching an explosive sprint. Incredibly, a cheetah can accelerate from 0 to 60 miles per hour in under 3 seconds, faster than many high-performance sports cars. Once the prey is taken down, cheetahs must eat quickly. Their slender build and lack of physical strength make them vulnerable to scavengers like hyenas and lions, who often steal their hard-earned kills. Even now, crocodiles pose a threat, especially near water sources. Unlike lions and leopards, cheetahs are not built for swimming. They avoid deep or fast-moving waters whenever possible, only crossing shallow rivers or ponds when absolutely necessary, such as when pursuing prey or migrating to new hunting grounds. Direct confrontations between cheetahs and Nile crocodiles are rare, but young or weakened cheetahs are at risk if they linger too close to the water's edge. During the dry season, when watering holes shrink and become prime hunting grounds for crocodiles, cheetahs must remain especially cautious. As one of Africa's most extraordinary predators, the cheetah's survival depends on its speed, strategy, and ability to navigate the harsh realities of the Masai Mara. Despite its unmatched acceleration, it must always be wary, because in this unforgiving wilderness, even the swiftest hunter can become the hunted. Amid the vibrant energy of the Great Migration, where herds of wildebeests, zebras, and Thompson's gazelles flow like a living river across the Serengeti grasslands, African wild dogs emerge as silent warriors of nature. Without the massive build of lions or the relentless persistence of hyenas, these predators exemplify the power of cooperation and strategic hunting. With a success rate of up to 80%, they prove that collective intelligence can surpass individual strength. As one of Africa's oldest predators, African wild dogs have evolved over millions of years into highly skilled hunters. Their unique genetic makeup sets them apart from other members of the Canidae family, including their distinctive feature of having only 4 on each paw, which enhances their speed and endurance. Their colorful coats, patterned with striking shades of black, yellow, and white, not only make them visually distinctive, but also help individual pack members recognize one another. Each pack functions as a tightly knit social unit, typically consisting of 6 to 20 individuals led by an alpha pair. Teamwork is essential for their survival, with every member playing a role, whether in hunting, caring for pups, or protecting the group from threats. While the rainy season breathes new life into the Serengeti grasslands, it also brings challenges. The presence of lions and hyenas forces wild dog packs to keep moving, seeking areas with less competition. Despite these pressures, the expansive open plains remain the primary stage for their remarkable hunting strategies. When a target, often a Thompson's gazelle or a young zebra, comes into view, the pack launches a perfectly choreographed hunt. The pursuit is a masterful symphony of speed, strength, and coordination. Once prey is spotted, the pack begins the chase, maintaining an impressive pace of up to 37 miles per hour. In this high-stakes pursuit, every member fulfills a specific role, ensuring the hunt's success. However, no victory is guaranteed. Hyenas, with their sheer numbers and determination, often attempt to steal a meal, while lions, with their overwhelming strength, can not only claim a kill, but also pose a direct threat to the wild dogs themselves. This forces wild dog packs to rely on their agility and quick thinking to avoid unnecessary confrontations. Within the Serengeti ecosystem, African wild dogs play a critical role as nature's regulators. By controlling populations of smaller herbivores, they prevent overgrazing that could damage vegetation. Additionally, their hunting behavior forces prey herds to move continuously, dispersing grazing pressure over a wider area. In this way, they contribute significantly to maintaining the ecosystem's delicate balance. Yet, the story of African wild dogs is fraught with challenges. According to the IUCN, they are currently listed as endangered, with only about 6,000 individuals remaining worldwide. Human encroachment on their habitat, diseases transmitted by domestic dogs, and climate change are all pushing the species closer to the brink. Still, their continued existence is a testament to the power of teamwork, resilience, and intelligence in the natural world. In the stillness of dense bushes, the greater kudu embarks on its journey of survival. Unlike the swift Thompson's gazelle or the powerful wildebeest, the kudu relies on an entirely different strategy. It neither depends on speed nor the safety of herds. Instead, it masters the art of stillness, blending seamlessly into its environment. For the kudu, survival is an act of patience, stealth, and camouflage. Among antelope species, the greater kudu is a true master of disguise. Its grayish-brown coat, marked with delicate white stripes, offers perfect camouflage against the shadows of the savanna's foliage. This natural adaptation allows it to remain motionless for long periods, vanishing into the arid landscape like a ghost. Male kudus, with their majestic spiral horns, reaching up to 1.8 meters in length, symbolize both elegance and power, adding to their distinct charm. A unique feature of the kudu is its exceptional hearing, made possible by its large, sensitive ears. These living radars detect even the faintest sounds, such as the stealthy movement of a leopard brushing against branches. Despite its imposing size, weighing up to 315 kilograms, the kudu is astonishingly agile. It can leap over 2.5-meter-high fences with ease, relying on calculated precision rather than sheer speed. During the dry season, when the savanna is scorched by the relentless sun, the kudu avoids open water holes where predators often lurk. Instead, it seeks sustenance in the untamed bush, feeding on the tall leaves of trees. Its long, flexible neck grants it access to food beyond the reach of other herbivores. The water stored in these leaves becomes its lifeline in a land where scarcity reigns. On a hot afternoon, a greater kudu stands quietly in the shade of a tree, nibbling on leaves. The scene appears calm, but in the savanna, calmness rarely equates to safety. Hidden high in the treetops, a leopard watches intently. With its low profile and exceptional climbing skills, the leopard is a formidable predator, perfectly suited to the challenge of hunting kudu. Step by silent step, the leopard advances, its movements precise and deliberate, a deadly dance with no sound to betray its approach. But a single misstep changes everything. A twig snaps underfoot. The kudu's large ears perk up instantly, swiveling toward the sound. Its black eyes scan the bushes with alert precision. It doesn't run, nor does it panic. Instead, it stands perfectly still, poised and ready. The leopard realizes it has been detected. Though the distance is still considerable, it knows it must act quickly before the kudu raises an alarm. With a powerful leap, the leopard lunges from its perch, beginning its attack. But the kudu's reaction is swift and calculated. A sudden leap propels it into the dense undergrowth. Although the leopard is agile, it struggles to navigate the tangled terrain with the same finesse as the kudu. The greater kudu may not match the speed of a Thompson's gazelle, but it can reach bursts of up to 70 kilometers per hour when necessary. With each stride, it uses the terrain to its advantage, zigzagging through bushes and rocky outcrops to confuse its pursuer. The chase lasts only a few intense minutes before the leopard begins to tire. The kudu's tactic, exploiting its surroundings, has once again proven effective. However, the odds are not always in the kudu's favor. Its escape rate is lower than that of faster antelopes, and in open plains, it becomes vulnerable. Yet, in rocky or densely vegetated areas, the kudu reigns supreme, its movements guided by an intricate balance of caution and skill. In the savanna, speed or strength alone does not guarantee victory. Sometimes survival hinges on silence, subtlety, and harmony with nature. For the greater kudu, patience and the ability to adapt are its greatest gifts, a testament to the unyielding balance of life in this unforgiving world. Having failed in its last hunt, the leopard faces the familiar pangs of hunger. The dry season tightens its grip, and prey becomes scarce. Even the formidable leopard must adapt, targeting animals it might otherwise avoid. Small nocturnal creatures scurry to find shelter, their hurried movements betraying their vulnerability. In the darkness, all creatures, predators and prey alike, navigate a delicate dance for survival. Hunger and thirst drive them forward, even as danger lurks in every shadow. The cooler night temperatures coax animals from their hiding places. A group of wildebeest rests in the distance, while nearby, a few Thompson's gazelles nibble at the last remnants of grass. For the leopard, this is an opportunity. For the antelopes, it's another relentless test of survival. Antelopes, with their remarkable diversity, are more than just prey. They are the lifeblood of the savanna, bridging the gap between the energy of plants and the apex predators that roam this ecosystem. From the agile Thompson's gazelle to the massive wildebeest and the elusive kudu, these herbivores sustain not only lions, leopards, and hyenas, but also scavengers like vultures. When an antelope falls to a predator, it feeds countless lives, reinforcing the intricate cycle of nature. Yet antelopes do not surrender easily. Their sharp senses and group vigilance are powerful defenses. A single sound, a snap of a twig, a rustle in the bushes, is enough to put them on high alert. Ears perk up, eyes dart through the shadows, and an alarm call pierces the air. In an instant, the group halts its grazing and readies itself to flee. Wildebeest, with their strong herd instincts, move together, forming a wall of unity against danger. In the savanna, survival is rarely achieved alone. Life thrives not just through individual strength, but through the collective vigilance and solidarity of the herd. The leopard, patient and cunning, watches from its perch, waiting for the perfect moment. Its gaze locks onto a distracted gazelle calf that has wandered a little too far from the group in search of food. The predator moves with silent precision, each step a calculated rhythm. When only a few meters separate it from its target, the leopard launches forward like lightning, its lithe body closing the gap in a single leap. The chase is fierce and brief. Dust erupts as the startled herd bolts, and the air fills with the sound of thundering hooves and panicked calls. The leopard's claws nearly reach the calf, but an alarm call from the herd triggers a chaotic burst of energy, and the calf escapes into the safety of its group. The hunt ends in frustration, but the leopard knows this is the savanna's rhythm. Victory and defeat in constant balance. The dry season is an unforgiving time. Every animal, from predator to prey, plays a crucial role in the vast web of life. Lions, leopards, and hyenas depend on large herbivores for their survival. Yet antelopes, in turn, rely on predators to prevent their populations from overwhelming the limited resources of the savanna. Without predators, vegetation would be stripped bare, damaging the ecosystem and threatening the very herbivores that rely on it. This is the cycle of life that nature has masterfully orchestrated, a delicate balance where each creature, from the smallest gazelle to the most powerful predator, plays an indispensable role. Tarangire is home not only to large mammals, but also to over 550 bird species, including the world's largest bird, the ostrich. Standing up to 9 feet tall and weighing around 300 pounds, the Masai ostrich strides across the savanna like a perfect survival machine, carrying with it an evolutionary legacy spanning over 40 million years. More than 40 million years ago, the ancestors of ostriches adapted to thrive in arid and harsh environments. Unlike most birds, they sacrificed flight for strength and speed on the ground. Their long, powerful legs became their primary survival tools, enabling them to reach speeds of up to 43 miles per hour, outpacing most of the savanna's formidable predators. These legs are not only effective defensive weapons, capable of delivering kicks strong enough to cause fatal injuries, but also reliable means of traveling vast distances in search of food and water. In Tarangire, the dry season presents the ultimate test for survival. The Masai ostrich demonstrates extraordinary resilience under these conditions, thriving on tough, thorny vegetation that other animals cannot consume. Their robust digestive systems efficiently convert hard seeds and leaves into essential energy, allowing them to endure extended periods without direct water. They draw moisture from their food or produce it metabolically. With eyes measuring 2 inches in diameter, the largest of any bird, the Masai ostrich has exceptional vision. This sharp, wide field of view allows them to detect predators from great distances. Their eyes are evolutionary masterpieces, vital for their survival in Tarangire's challenging ecosystem. Upon sensing danger, ostriches flee at breathtaking speeds and issue warning calls to alert their flock. During the breeding season, Maasai ostriches exhibit remarkable social behaviors. Their nests are simple, shallow depressions lined with dry grass and feathers, each holding 10 to 15 eggs. These eggs, weighing about 3 pounds each, have tough shells to withstand extreme temperatures and predators. Males incubate the eggs at night, blending into the darkness with their dark plumage, while females take over during the day, their lighter feathers camouflaging them under the bright savanna sun. This division of labor reflects a sophisticated strategy to protect their offspring. Masai ostriches play a significant role in Tarangire's ecosystem as nature's gardeners. As they move across the grasslands, they scatter seeds through their nutrient-rich droppings. These seeds germinate during the rainy season, rejuvenating the landscape and sustaining the cycle of life. Beyond ungulates, the Nile crocodile also preys on primates like the olive baboon, also known as the Anubis baboon. These baboons live in complex groups called harems, which can number over 150 individuals, functioning like small societies with tightly knit structures. Dominant males lead the group, while females form strong alliances, ensuring the cohesion of the entire troop. The Mara River is both a vital source of life and a dangerous battleground for these primates. As the baboon troop approaches the water's edge, they remain highly alert. Sharp eyes scan every ripple, and ears are tuned to any unusual sounds. The males stand guard like sentinels, ready to sound the alarm at the first sign of trouble. When threatened, the olive baboon emits a loud, booming call that echoes across the riverbanks. The dominant males respond immediately, creating even louder noises and sometimes charging toward nearby areas to distract the predator, clearing a path for the troop to retreat. These tactics showcase not only their unity, but also their intelligent defense strategies. If cornered, baboons do not back down. Adult males can counterattack with their physical strength and agile combat skills. They might leap onto low branches to escape the crocodile's reach, or even throw stones at the predator from above. This behavior demonstrates that baboons are not merely prey. They are warriors of the wild, relying on collective strategy and intelligence to confront even the most formidable predator in the Mara. River birds living near the Mara River are not exempt from the Nile crocodile's menu, with the Egyptian goose being one of the most frequent targets. This bird species is relatively small, weighing between 3.3 to 5.5 pounds and measuring 25 to 29 inches in body length. When the Egyptian goose ventures toward the Mara River, Nile crocodiles, camouflaged and hidden beneath the water's surface, can strike suddenly. Some juvenile crocodiles use their tails to knock prey into the water, while others eliminate the goose with a swift, precise snap of their jaws. However, the Egyptian goose is not always a passive victim. As it approaches the water, it remains vigilant, raising its head after each sip and scanning its surroundings for danger. If it detects a threat, it immediately lets out a loud alarm call, alerting the entire flock. The powerful flapping of their wings creates a resonant sound, and the flock takes to the air together, executing a perfect escape from the predator's deadly strike. Have you ever had the extraordinary opportunity to immerse yourself in the breathtaking beauty and exhilarating wildlife encounters that the Masai Mara is renowned for? If this remarkable experience has touched your life, we would be absolutely delighted to hear every detail of your adventures in the comments section below. Your unique stories can truly open a window into the wonders found within this spectacular destination. And they can inspire others who dream of experiencing the awe-inspiring landscapes and vibrant wildlife that call the Masai Mara home. By sharing your heartfelt experiences, you play a vital role in raising awareness about the importance of preserving the rich ecosystems and diverse animal species that inhabit this area. It's essential for all of us to collaborate in safeguarding these invaluable natural treasures so that they continue to thrive and flourish for generations that have yet to come. The Masai Mara is not just a place. It is a sanctuary filled with untold stories and remarkable encounters that should be cherished and protected. Additionally, we kindly encourage you to support our efforts by liking this post, subscribing to our channel, and hitting the notification bell. By doing so, you'll enable us to bring you along on more remarkable adventures where nature's captivating stories await your exploration and discovery. Together, we can create a vibrant and engaged community that shares a profound appreciation for the beauty of the natural world. Your involvement is incredibly important to us. because it helps foster conversations and connections among those who are passionate about wildlife and conservation. We are excited about the possibility of hearing about your personal experiences and how they have shaped your view of nature. Join us in this journey of appreciation, education, and conservation, and let's inspire each other to advocate for the protection of the amazing ecosystems that the Masai Mara embodies. Your voice matters, and we can't wait to celebrate the magic of the Masai Mara together.